now they've got the Shadow Fiend over mid, the Lifestealer safe lane, Darkseer picked up in the off lane. So we'll see how this works out. As
the problem is, like, you're not going to contest this Shadow Fiend at all. And I mean, SCCC, he's having a fantastic time. And I think it's more important they shut him down than the Lifestealer right now. And they're pinging. I mean, this is their jungle. Fly, stunning through. Needs to be careful. That free heroes. Telekinesis, lift, and fly. Hex is up, trying to run Jax. Can he get the stun? He's looking for it. No, he can't get it off, and the first blood will go. And now, there's this Slithering Crush. SCCC ready to fight. Mad does not want to. The raises. He's going to die off as well. The final hit should follow. No tailors even came over. They're trying to find a kill on the SCC. But Jarax, he can't even get close. The root comes out, and SCCC is having a fantastic time. This is near their base, and they just can't force him away. Kaka being chased onto here.
Just need one root, but No-Tail's not going to grab that. SCCC still here, and if you could land a raise or two, they get a couple more kills as they'll drop Jerax. No-Tail still around, gets the root on SCCC. This is still in their jungle so far, and Fly finally lands the stun, and No-Tail will take advantage and grab that kill. But that took so much for them to get anything to the mid lane, and I would like to see him get this Radiance a little bit faster, be more towards the top of the network.
Speaking of the mid lane, Newbee, they're lurking around here. Jarax is on guard, and that Chemical Rage is going to run out soon. They want to make a move. Mad gets lift back by the Telekinesis, but Kaka needs to run. Jarax, he can't get across in time for the crush. It finally comes out. There's a lot of damage done to him. He needs to retreat. They will find the kill. And the root coming out to Faith. He's going to follow suit as both supports on the side of Newbee do get dropped in the mid lane.
Yeah, very important rotations coming through. They've got No-Tail to come around and help get that root. No-Tail coming over towards KP, looking, of course, for those roots. But yeah, Jerax will follow up. Not worth the Slithering Crush, and there's no reason to go after him if they can't get the kill. And
they're actually going after Alchemist instead in the jungle because they find the kill, and they're just rotating SCCC perfectly here. I mean, they already know someone's up on the side of OG. They did actually spot out this smoke to begin with, so Newbee will know something's up because of that. And actually, OG making a move top. They'll go straight onto Mugi here, just shred straight through him.
Now that's the kind of kill they need to take out the top of the net worth on side.
Yeah, he didn't go any deeper than that. When you get that low, you could already see what's happening. OG were trying to get him to come a little bit further and then just immediately flip on him.
Yeah, they've got a lot of heroes here for OG, though. Like, it was surprising that they were just kind of standing around stationary. They don't even really defend or fight for that tier 1 tower, but now they might as they look for the Hex that's going to come through. Faith as well as KP are around. Kaka in a little bit of trouble, should be dead. There's the vacuum. Split Earth lands onto S4, and now they look over at KP. They get the root. Now the Unstable Concoction thrown out at the rest of the team. It's just Mad hitting away, and now sending him back as they pop that ulti. They're going to look to continue for more. The Requiem on the side from SCCC. Mugi continuing on forward as he gets the open wounds out onto S4, drops the wall, maybe possibly before he dies, but the root comes through. The finger out on Mugi. The chase is on. SCCC on the backlines, but they've got that sentry. There's the stun. They root him up. They'll get the kill.
That was a lot of work for a kill on either side, and it's a fantastic move by the side of OG. It's even more important against Newbee because they have this kind of protect everyone lineup and style of play. You need that vision before you can be confident to go in. I think usually Mugi's the only one left alone to his own devices. Everyone else is always covering everyone, and now Mad, he wants to cover Newbee in stuns. He throws it in. The lift comes out from Kaka though. So now they might look to turn. BKB coming out from Alchemist, needs to run. Might go towards Abaddon here. Root holding him in place. KP, forward time is over. Now he will fall. But they're not done just yet. Jarax, he does use the haze on the Mugi, which will force him back completely. You know, you've got a lot of traction on Shadow Fiend, but he needs more. Now, Lifestealer leading his way into the pit. Needs to be quick here because it's about to drop. He'll be too late, and now he needs to run. Looks like it's going to be trouble for Kaka, though. He gets stunned up in place, and the bear goes to work. Kaka will fall. And Lifestealer, he just wants to get out of there. Meanwhile, stun does follow through. A little bit far to chase, but Faith, he's in a lot of trouble. S4 does catch up the surge. He has got the vacuum to pull back if need be. There's two here. Jarax, he wants the big crush. Woo! He doesn't even have to use it quickly. The stun through. They're so well controlled. S4 backing up now. There's the use of the Requiem, and now Mad, he needs to run. Egg is popped. They will look to reset. S4, he hasn't got much to work with to save his core, but he won't need to. They decide they've blown everything that they can afford to on the side of Newbee there.
And that'll be over mid, so OG don't actually commit to going in just yet. And I really like this blink on Mad. It's worked wonders for him because you think that Unstable Concoction is going to blowing himself, but he's got the blink, and now they're looking to continue on forward. The telekinesis comes out. There's the blink with the unstable concoction. They get the stun. Double stun coming through, as well as the vacuum wall, and everybody on the backlines is SCCC with the Requiem. Kaka goes down, as well as Moogie the BKB pop by Mad. They'll take out 3. It's a double kill here for Mad, and this is Newbee falling in this fight.
It's not too bad for them, though, because they've still got 2 tier 2s, so OG can only take this one lane.
Yeah, but we've been seeing a lot of teams just go straight tier 4s.
You don't do this, not here. Yeah, it really came down to the kind of rebuttal for their lanes. They knew that they were losing the mid. They rotate whatever they needed to bounce it back, and now
I think
you wouldn't even think it happened.
Telekinesis comes out on the Jerax. They'll get the quick kill.
Well, that happened.
And
Jerax is a frustration for them, right? You never want to have a Slardar lurking around. You know he's always just waiting for the jump in. And because of the sprint and having a blink, he can afford to be more aggressive. They did. OG, they want to make a move even without the Slardar, but Newbee smoked up as well. They'll run straight into No Tail here. The 4-star forward, they'll find him. Nice stun through. No Tail needs to do some work, but Mad, the stun. They'll find a kill already. Next up is going to be Kaka to drop, but Mad takes so much damage. The wall does drop, but SCCC, he gets a Wrecking Ball. It's pointless though, as another kill for Alchemist. He wants to run away from Moogie, pretty strong at the moment, but now he's surrounded, stunned up in place, trying to fight. Rage comes out, but he will fall. KP last left alive, but now they don't care. They'll finally focus on you and take you out. It's a team wipe. As OG, patience shown, they bait with No Tail here. Yeah, they're just stacking on the Roche bit. They're making it very, very difficult for OG to even know when it's up.
And OG look to move forward again with that bear, just trying to grab them some vision. Newbee already, and now they're going to move on forward. The telekinesis comes out onto the bear. They throw it down to the low ground. OG might want to make a move on this on the backlines. The BKB is popped, as well as the Requiem coming out from SCCC. They look over as Moogie pops out of KP. But still, all they lose right now is faith. OG continuing on forward. There's the vacuum into the wall. 2 heroes are going to be in that as Moogie and KB get caught. Continuing on forward will be Mad. The raises from SCCC not doing enough damage at the moment. And now Moogie will get shredded by this OG side. The blink forward with the unstable concoction. They'll take out SCCC. 3-day, no buyback. GG called. And they will win game 1. OG are just wrecking with this Alchemist.
Yeah, no, Newbee, it's a little bit of a rough one there. They had the right idea, but they split up for the fight. And I could see him, I think typically you do still go for the Helm Dominator Slardar. It's just for an offlaner. It used to be Tranks for half them, right? But
continuing to just whack away at Shadow Fiend, who now is minus 12.
It's not as good as you think, actually. Like, he gets that in, but he's holding on to a Mango. So if you aggress him too hard, he will just Mango and raise, like now.
Yeah, but that's not the Shadow Fiend going in. Or, yeah, it's not the OD going in. That's just the Sand King by himself.
And now that Shadow Fiend does have 2 points into the raise, you just saw the damage he done to SCCC, almost killing him. Obviously, he couldn't get across the extra hit. And now Fly, they'll hit up onto him. 3 heroes here. The cast is on cooldown. He's just trying to stay alive with the Voodoo Restoration, but it's hopeless. He does get ran down in the end.
We still have to be careful because they're sending the Sand King as well as the Disruptor over, and Jerax actually loses the tether, and that's the opportunity for them to try and go over mid. They've also brought Moogie here, and all of a sudden, with the tether, there's the pounce with the Dark Pack. He'll get at least one before he falls, but they're going to lose Jerax as well. And this is 2 heroes going down on OG, but a huge rotation from Newbee to go for that. 4 heroes coming over.
ID that potential kill. He was getting bounties, so he just chases up, especially with 6. He's now moving a lot quicker when he's off the map.
And TP's back to lane.
S4's going to wrap around the back here. SCCC in a little bit of trouble. The corrosive haze, the slivering crush, and the raises. They don't even need to. Oh, wait. I love it from Matt. It's like, okay, just kill me. Actually, I'm starting to wonder. He had the spirits going around, so he might have hit the ancients.
And they came over and just slapped him hard enough to get the kill. I mean, it's a neutral deny, so it's not the worst thing in the world. But they do end up getting the kill, and now the Eclipse is going to come down, but it's not favorable as the Repel is out on KP. They continue on forward. They will get the kill once that Repel does wear out.
Meanwhile, bot lane, looks like there's a stun through. They'll actually find S4 here, or will they? Kake can't hang around, and this rotation from Mad. He gets a kill, and actually Moogie barely escaping alive. Fantastic turnaround right at the last moment, very clutch.
And you're feeling the effects of just an OD not getting the kind of farm that he'd like.
I mean, you're only in your own lane now because Shadow Fiend isn't. As soon as he starts showing up, you have to completely back away. And they're just stationing supports nearby, but what's the response? The cast, the Mallet comes out, and there's the raises. SCCC, he's going to try and maybe dodge out some damage, but it's hopeless. He does tick out in the end. And that spike is ridiculous.
Just easy power like that, or easy damage to throw towards this OG, and the lane is just getting worse.
The buff was actually insane. There was a lot of complaint from some pro players, and it's like, you know, IO players love that buff because it's now ridiculous. At the same time, they hate the changes to do with ability anyway. And Faith, in a little bit of trouble, being chased onto. The Urn won't tick him out. The kinetic field should protect him. Meanwhile, stun coming through. Seb, he's actually going to die off here. Now Moogie wants to go for more fly. The Deathward's running, but no one low enough to get a kill. And Jirax just hanging around with that creep wave. He wanted to help, but what can you do in that scenario? That's a level 1 Deathward, and you can see how little effect it had.
Oh, Moogie's got to be really careful. Those spirits taking him real low. Luckily, not luckily, they always have the purification at the ready. And Moogie making the rotation, and this is what he wants to do, is make these rotations, get these kills, and really start to try and snowball early. And he might even just find No-Tail as the pounce comes out, as well as the Dark Pack Eclipse is going to be used. No-Tail comes around, and he gets Moogie! He survives for now. Jerax gets the tether, and somehow No-Tail survives. The chase is on for a moment from SCCC as the Astro Imprisonment's out on No-Tail, but he's back to full health.
He actually helped him just get healed up even easier. They just wanted to disengage. The moment they lose Moogie there, they're seriously concerned. That shouldn't have happened. That was a bit of a mess in Faith. And we jumped onto the Deathward as well. He moves the glimpse back, but he knows he's already dead. And they will turn this into a tower push, and they know that SCCC is here, and there's the rotation in. They're going to stun him in place. He hides. Astral's not going to save you, though. The Slithering Crush is waiting. As soon as you come out, stunned up, he will die. All 5 heroes from OG here, ready to take the tower.
Yeah, great movements coming out from OG to just get these couple of kills after they kill the Sark. Yeah, and they are continuing to push that bottom tier too, and it's just No-Tail is able to do so uncontested.
Jerax pinging. They're thinking about going in S4, moving forward. There's a blink in. They just want to free Kaka out, make sure he can't be anywhere safe.
Actually uses that Slithering Crush coming over will be Faith. They've got 3 heroes nearby, but OG, they've got their team here ready to go, so they're looking for their one moment. But on the backlines, there's Moogie going in for Jerax. He has to try and get out, but he's already taken out of this fight. The Burrow Strike comes through. There's the Requiem coming in from Mad. They'll lose Kaka. The Eclipse is going to rain down onto Faith, as well as KP getting low. Moogie gets a double kill, taking out No-Tail. So they continue on forward. They're going to look to grab Moogie, but he's already far enough away. And they maybe are going to have to just settle for KP. They've got this Guardian Sprint to move on forward, get the Slithering Crush as well as the Corrosive Haze on him, and they'll get the kill. This moves right into Roshan to try and take this Aegis.
And just farm up. I mean, right now, Shadow Fiend on his way towards that BKB. Once he has that, they're not as threatened anymore. They can just stand up against Newbee. And Newbee, they don't want to wait around. Smoked up, they'll chase in. Kaka, look at this stun, doesn't hit onto 7. Now, the Glimpse back to control him up, but Kaka in a little bit of trouble. Gonna get the raise. Sebi's like, if I'm gonna die, you're coming with me. Moogie down to half HP, chasing on the fly next. He'll look for the TP out, and he should just about be able to make it. Barely, though. Astral was mid-animation there. 1-for-1 trade, but that's what Newbee needs. That's a good kill to find. And at that stage, Newbee is still so reliant on magic damage to flip them a fight. And well,
OG, they're smoked up. They're heading towards this high ground over towards the shrine. Maybe they can find Moogie. He's actually going to be on the front lines here as Fly continues on forward. They drop down the sentry. There's the Lucent Beam, but the Pounce is actually going to leash up S4. They get the Lucent Beam as well as the Eclipse getting dropped just to get that kill on Moogie.
Eclipse not really needed there. They weren't sure if they were going to get counter-initiated on.
Ooh, now they know Newbee's smoked up, and with OG in the Roche pit, they just don't have Moogie. I don't know if they have the damage to really want to move in on this.
They're going to try.
They know Eclipse is down, so they're going to try and make that move. Kaka leading the charge of Static Storm, laid down into the pit. Glimpse on back, it locks in No-Tail, but the Slithering Crush comes out onto Faith. They'll already take themselves out 1. The Requiem was used there, thinking that maybe Newbee was coming around the back. And now they'll head into Roche, and they'll surely have it now.
It's desperosity right now. Newbee, like, this Roche is so important in their eyes. You're against the Luna, but Moogie's just pushing in again. He's trying to get the tier 1 bot, but you're going to have to get back very soon because OG, they do not push low.
Yeah, they're ready to defend as the Epicenter comes out, as well as the Burrow Strike from Kaka. They've got the Pounce as well as the BKB pump by Moogie, but there is the Requiem being thrown through from Mad. And Moogie trying to get the kill on S4, trying to find anything. His BKB is going to wear out soon, but he's got the Guardian Angel to work with. Pounce the leash onto Mad, and they will take him out. They're looking for more as No-Tail trying to fight at the moment. The Guardian Angel, the Burrow Strike comes out from Kaka. They'll take out 2. They'll look for more. Now over to S4 with the nice imprisonment coming out from SCCC. The Purification on top. They use the Yules to try and survive for a little bit longer, but Kaka, Burrow Strike, drops the gem. 3 dead on OG, and Newbee take a very nice fight. And they do smoke, but it's too late.
They might get killed onto Sand King.
I don't know. It may not be...
It's going to drop.
It's going to be close, that's for sure.
But Kaka, he's waiting nearby. He kind of wants to make a jump as soon as he sees someone moving up the high ground. The stun through, they're actually going to find Zeb here. Zeb backing away. Glimpse back on S4, and there's the Eclipse coming out. They're going to run through Slark. BK beat up, trying to find S4, but Zeb running SCCC down. Chasing through Jerax as well. They have to hide in the Astral Prison. In the meantime, Mugi, he will find the kill to S4 as he can't escape this. And now No-Tail trying to stand his ground, stunned up in place by Kaka. They're going to run through him here. Epicenter coming out, the Yules, and it's going to be No-Tail is dead as well. SCCC does survive. 2 dead on the side of OG, and now Newbee, especially with that Aegis, ready to push into OG's base. They just farm the jungle, and then they move back with Seb, and they dangle him as bait each time. And I really like this because we're saying how obsessed Newbee is with killing him off. But if you expect it, you can just respond from the side of the fight.
And Moogie's actually getting very close. There's the Blink, Slither, and Crush. How much damage he's already taking, even with the Purification they ripped through him.
Glimpse. They catch on to him, and now they're stunned through. They will actually lose S4 for this. Mugi's back to the BKB. They need to chase for more. SCCC trying to find Seb, but can't. He will find No-Tail, though. This isn't where he wants to be. BK beat up, ready to fight. The Eclipse coming out, just shredding through Faith. And now there's Seb. He follows up the Requiem, and Mugi, he needs a way out of this, but he's not going to find the Guardian Angel will protect him, but the damage is being done. The Epicenter through is huge there as No-Tail gets dropped. Kaka, he'll celebrate, and Seb, he'll TP out S4, making sure his core escapes. He will not be so lucky himself, just trying to use up 5 more times with the Slithering Crush, but there's a stun waiting for him when he comes down, and S4, he'll give his life just so Seb can make it out in one piece. And what a fantastic turnaround coming up from Kaka, especially that Epicenter at the crucial moment. And now they'll find a kill on the Jerax as he returns to his death. If Mugi drops there, completely different fight. OG go high ground, they take at least 1 lane. But the save from Kaka completely flipped that fight.
Yeah, now they're working with No-Tail, who's probably going to be forced to buy back. They still have Mad alive in the moment, so he's full on souls, ready with the Chrysalis going into the Daedalus, but look at this rundown from SCCC. Is he going to get the kill? He will, and he might actually look over to get Fly if he's not too careful, so that's actually Mad without buyback for 73 seconds.
That'll be 1 lane. They'll look to move across, but you need to hold.
They'll be without Mad for 45 seconds, but
I feel like you maybe have to let them have this, but Kaka won't let them. No-Tail stunned up, and now BK beat up. He has to go to work. SCCC, Maledict on the Death Ward as well means he's going to take a lot of damage. KP trying to make the space, but he may pay the price for it. He will die off. SCCC still retreating, should be fine. Got enough health to tank that Maledict and Faith. Turns around the Static Storm defensively. Mugi trying to capitalize on it, but cannot. S4 wants to chase for more. He's ready to blink just a few seconds, but Kaka, he jumps first. Stun in, and there's the movement by Mugi. S4, another fight up. Not much he can do. Jack trying to keep him alive, but he is going to be able to live. The Yule's coming out, and now they want to turn. There's the movement of the Epicenter. Kaka, he does enough. S4 down, the stun on the 2. They're going to kill off Fly as well. No-Tail being chased on 2, but no escape. He does get back. Jerax trying to save his life, but they need to kill off quickly. Mugi forced away. The Glaives bounce and scares Kaka too. This is all on them. Fly buys back in the stun through again. Catching on the No-Tail. They'll get rid of Jerax. Oh, but not before No-Tail's pulled back and the Eclipse coming out. The damage is huge. Seb on the back foot. They'll find a kill. And now they wait for the kill on the SCCC, but he moves away just in time with the blink. He should be able to escape this, but that was so costly for OG just to hold.
Yeah, OG buyback comes out from Fly. It just so happens that Mad is able to beat back up, but the Burrow Strike comes through and
die back.
They are going to take out Fly. He's dead for 56 seconds. They'll even look for more. They look over at Mad. There's the Saturn's Eclipse. They'll clean up this Shadow Fiend, and it's just No-Tail to really defend at this point. As Mugi continues on forward, will rip through Jerax, has the Nullifier, gets the kill. And just respawning now will be S4, but I don't know how much it's worth to OG to have these 2 heroes. Maybe they get Kaka, but the turn could come at any second if they're not too careful.
So greedy. You know what Kaka wanted to do there. He can feel the victory right at their fingertips. If they get that kill, it's done. But yeah, die back on the sports. They wouldn't be too concerned. But SCCC might walk into S4 here. And S4, this wasn't the plan. The blink forward, they're looking for Astral to control him up. And now Mugi, he's on standby, ready to pounce and hold him in place. And Slardar, no escape for him as he dies off. Gem gets dropped. Back and forth with this gem. And OG on the last legs here. They've used all that they have in terms of buyback. They are on the ropes a little here. And I don't think you're going to be able to farm up on any one time. Seb's nowhere nearby, and there's the movement forward. They do jump in, fly dead again. SCCC, he might chase them more. Jerax hanging around, and the relocate doesn't even help. Jerax, can he stay alive? The mech to help, and the banish has to be used onto Shadow Fiend. In the meantime, on the back foot, they do find No-Tail. He buys back, but that's a huge kill. Just completely disappears. Jerax will give his life, but how do you break out now without the IO to support you? Eclipse in 10 seconds. That's the only shot of this. SCCC is just forcing them back every time. Try and hold.
Yeah, 68 intelligence right now. How do you even fight into that? SCCC. And the rest of Newbee will continue to just move in forward. There's the Blink Burrow Strike. Man, he's got himself nullified, taken out as SCCC gets another kill. He's down for 77 seconds once again, but the glimpse, that'll come through on a No-Tail. And now the BKB popped by Mugi. They'll continue on forward, get that kill. GG called by OG.
Fantastically handled by Newbee, though. And really, do you know who set that tempo late game? We need some sort of big playmaker, and here it comes, the Phantom Lancer. So that's good against the Medusa, but like my logic was this can't possibly happen because of Puck. And with the new Suicide, like I've actually talked to a few pro players, a lot of them feel that it's pretty OP was actually their choice of word. And now jumping on the Faith, they want to body block out.
Immediately with that blast off too.
And now the homing missile will come out. Jerax needs to be careful here. The stun will land Mugi. He should be able to finish it off. Jerax will drop. First blood. Newbee pick it up. And they try to bring No-Tail over here. It's not enough though. And now he's just got them against the ropes. They just don't know it yet.
I don't know if I would say against the ropes.
They just don't know it.
It's just very interesting when you've got a techies involved in this game. But S4 going in very deep. There's the Hex coming through as well as the stun homing missile and under the tier 1 tower. I don't know what you're really expecting there. They'll get the kill.
Fly gets super low here, but Kaka, now he's in a little bit of trouble. Jerax, he does have the blast off, but not using it. They're just going to slowly run down Kaka. As a result, they won't be able to find him, but maybe turn around for KP here. There it is, the suicide jump in, he gets it, and now Puck has no escape. KP will die off.
Yeah, it's that silence that comes through. You've got the liquid fire to follow it up. It does so much damage to land a blast off. This might be the first techies win we see. If he's level 3, right, Jerax now? He's got it.
He's up to level 3.
Does he have level 2? Yeah, he's got level 2 and blast off. It's more damage. I think the silence is longer, if I'm correct.
He should stun him here. There it is. Stun comes through. Blast
there's
off
the blast off. Look at that damage coming out.
Ultra Venom just ticks him down, and now Kaka, he comes in for Jerax, but the mine will actually go down. Jerax?
This needs to stop.
He needs to move away, but the Fly, they'll find him in the end, and now, trying to move away on S4, will be able to escape Faith. You're just in denial. You don't even want to focus on what's happening in the game. You just want to focus on why is techies in the game. It's demoralizing, and the boldness of OG to go for this, but it's working.
For techies, and now we're trying to see if techies can actually win a game. And it's looking decently good. Yeah, there it is. There's the blast off coming through. They've got the silence. The damage is crazy. They'll get another kill on Mugi thanks to the silence of techies. And thanks to the damage of blast off too.
I'm calling it nerf to Orb Venom or removed from game. Thanks techies. And now stun coming through from S4 onto Kaka. He needs to be careful. He uses all his mana to use the Void just to move away from Fly. But that's a lot of damage done. Faith there to cover him. They will back up.
SCCC, just still with the Phantom Lancer nearby as they find Mad. They've got the stun coming out from the Lion as well as the call down. He's hexed up. Dual Breath comes in. So the Dragon Knight's still alive for now, but in comes KP and 3 heroes come in to get this kill onto Mad, and they're looking for the Jakiro. They'll find the Dream Coil. 3 heroes again, and they'll take out another. Both Mad and Fly go down.
But S4 coming across now. He's looking to catch on the Mugi. Doesn't have the epicenter, so
Jerax is coming in too.
They're so stacked. If Jerax gets a good blast off here, KP's like, nope, I'm out. I want to escape. But S4 thought about it. And Mugi will be able to escape. We'll TB out.
The Blink Burrow Strike blast off combo is something I'm ready for.
Look at this in the mid lane. They're wrapping around because No-Tail is so deep right now. Night Stalker coming in with a TP. No-Tail not so scared right now, but he needs the move. Doppelganger. But it's already used, and now they'll go for the backstab. Mugi, he has the cooldown, and he can cut you off. There's no doppelganger for a few more seconds. The Rocket Barrage chasing down. He should be able to dodge, but no, the stuns are there. The stun will follow up, and now No-Tail, he's dead. And poor little Fly. He tried to help that ice path. Just the tip. The tip.
Yeah, he was, No-Tail was really far forward, but he might find Kaka. Look at that damage coming out, but he's silenced up the crippling fear. He's trying to run the call down, the homing missile, the stun from Lion, and they take out Jerax, living on such low health. And S4, he might be next. The Burrow Strike comes through and he snaps the Dream Coil, unfortunately, and he will fall. So 3 die in a moment from OG.
Respecting how powerful Sand King can be, but obviously not powerful enough that you don't want to get the kill. They do die in the mid tower though.
Right now, Newbee lead the net worth with both the Medusa and the Gyrocopter. And it's starting to become where they can be a little bit aggressive.
Jerax.
Silence comes out again on Jerax. That's going to stop him from getting this blast off out. It really does help him immensely, or helps Kaka immensely to have that silence, because just without the blast off, this Techies really isn't much of anything.
He got caught in the exact same spot, and S4, he has to run. He doesn't actually have the epicenter. Kaka wants to be careful of the mine. He actually wants to farm it, and he may pay the price for it. Get stunned, and well, it's going to be a quick death. Maybe he should be able to get out. Faith, maybe in a little bit of trouble. They want to turn around. The epicenter's been leveled, but can S4 get it off? Nope, the finger. Instantly, and then the ice path catching on the Faith. They're going to chase through with the Spirit Lance. No-Tail, he wants this kill. He wants some vengeance. And Gyro, the cooldown, the Dream Call coming out. No-Tail has no escape now. They need to be careful. The stun through as well. The Macrobine not going to achieve much. Mugi, he almost dies, but he gets the kills. And look at the help on these Newbee members. Mugi, he's going to die. Fly gets the kill.
Yeah, Fly grabs the Gyrocopter. Again, Jerax, I think, gets stunned up there.
S4 though, smoked up here. They want to get a kill onto SCCC. They have got a ward watching this, but nighttime just occurred as Kaka did force it. No-Tail chasing in, Spirit Lance. That should make it obvious. They just want this stack. Meanwhile, Seb jumps in with the stun. Kaka in a little bit of trouble, Hex up, and now the cooldown coming in with the Dream Call. Epicenter from S4. It's not achieving enough though. Kaka still standing in the meantime. Seb looking a little worse for wear than he is. And Medusa on the side just poking at these heroes. S4 still held in place. They wait out the Dream Call. The mines are down, so you have to be careful. They will de-ward them.
I think he could have done a little bit more with Blast Off, especially level 2, going in with the Burrow Strike. So we'll see how this Techies does do a little bit later into the game, because early it was great. Not as great anymore.
They're baiting Seb. The cooldown comes out, and now they'll turn onto him. Dragonite in a lot of trouble. It's going to be shredded through. Perfectly handled by KP as he made it look like he was helpless. I think the thing for OG is they are ready to fight. As ready as they're going to feel anytime soon, because they have the defusal on the Phantom Lancer. So they're trying to force these fights, and it's not working out because now, once again, Dragonite, once again, caught by those cooldowns. Trying to chase in the Dream Call used, the movement in with the silence. They need to turn this around with the PL. They do keep Zeb alive, and now Mugi, he'll be shredded through so fast here. The flat cannon, he will at least take one with him as Zeb drops as well. They're on the lookout for more. Faith trying to run north. And in the meantime, S4 just wrapping around in case anyone tries to save him.
A nice kill comes out there, and they do take out the Dragonite, though, so it's a trade, which I think OG would have rather just getting Mugi. But Burrow Strike comes out from S4, and No-Tail's ready with him and his illusions to gang up on this line and take him out. I'm surprised. You don't see Dragonite die this often this early. But they are trying to make something of it. They've got the Phantom Lancer who's doing an alright job.
Speaking of making something,
nearby with Kaka, and there's the Blink with the Waning Rift. They'll try and get this kill. Illusory Orb over the top. They've also got Mugi coming in. No-Tail in a lot of trouble. The Ice Path not going to land on anybody in the Doppelganger attempt, but they've got Kaka here, so they'll have the ability to get him out of that TP with the Void, and with Mugi coming over, they'll get the kill.
At the same time, it hurts that you can't get your hands on a Shadow Blade or an Armlet or something that gives you that aggression. Smoke up, though, coming out from Newbee. They're going to run straight into Jerax here. And there's the silence coming out. They want to go for this with No-Tail. Melting through Kaka's mana pool and the stun through the Ice Path and the Macro Fire. Mugi, Faith, both dropping. The BKB coming out from Mugi, looking to turn. He will use the flat cannon to force them all back. You've already lost the support on each side. Now Fly, he might die as well. Mugi trying to stand his ground, but the BKB's about to run out. No-Tail wants this. Spirit Lance through, and there's the use of the ultimate coming out from SCCC. He runs them down, gets the kill on the Sand King of Fly. He'll die as well. No-Tail needs to back up here. He's all alone. Dragonite doesn't want to be on this either. And SCCC, you want to know when he fought? When he was going to fight? There's your answer.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Faith. Ward does spot Jerax. He's also got the sentry. Sees that there's no mines nearby, except for that one remote mine just out of the sentry But Epicenter charged up. They'll look for SCCC. There's the Burrow Strike to follow it up as well as No Tail here. He's out of mana and the chase is on. They'll get themselves the kill. Kaka actually shows up to this, and I don't know if you want to be in that neighborhood.
Fantastic kill. Most valuable person in the game by a landslide right now. Then he would have died after using a 10-second BKB, which you never want to see happen.
Things considered, 8,000 net worth lead for Newbee is quite nice, but at the same time, you look at the net worth and you see how much they're getting pushed. It's surprising.
Chasing through. The Dream Call does hit onto him. He'll have to chase and fight. Kaka taking a lot of damage, and now he has no way of escaping. The cooldown's going to come in, but No Tail, he should at least get the kill. He will probably have to give his life here. The finger to make sure it happens, and now SCCC just securing the gem location as KP does pick it up. Smoke up from OG, though.
Yeah, they're looking to be near this pit, and Kaka gets surprisingly hit by a mine. They will break the smoke. SCCC is the one who breaks it. Running over for a moment will be No Tail. They're setting up the epicenter. There's the blink in with the Burrow Strike. Macro Pyre laid down. SCCC is going to get low. He's not dead just yet as the stun is followed up by one from Lion. So that locks in S4. He's in a lot of trouble. Yule's up is the Jakiro, and now the Burrow Strike comes out on the Gyro Cutter as well as the Ice Path. No Tail goes in and he shreds through Mugi. They'll take out Faith and Mugi, losing just S4. That goes way better than I thought it would for OG. For a second, I thought Newbee was turning that around nicely.
So looking at the items at the moment on the Medusa, probably the Skadi next on the hit list. More or less has the gold needed at this point in the Dream Call. Coming out onto Seb here. They want to try and make this into a kill, but he's so tanky. They don't have a Spirit Vessel charge. Actually have to be careful. The cooldown's going to come out, but Dragon Knight just looking to walk this up. I'm not sure he can. S4 stuns into nothing, and now he's in a lot of trouble too. The Yule finishes, and he will die. 2 quick kills for Newbee. And SCCC even has the use of the gaze to make sure they can't counter-initiate on the side of OG. Gyro's going for the Ags as well, which I always flatter Gyros and say I love the Ags because it strips the focus from you. It's actually really good if you can alleviate that pressure from you, because if they have to focus more on Medusa, if she's not alone, that's not actually possible.
Ooh, they find No Tail. 3 heroes here. The stun is going to come out from Faith. They've got the silence, the crippling fear, as well as the hex. Moving forward is SCCC. No Tail will fall. And SCCC is dominating. See how Newbee try to siege this top lane.
Slowly but surely, the Medusa way. I mean, look at the damage SCCC is doing. And he doesn't even have to be in range of that tower, so if you stun him up, there's no gain. And on the back foot, look who came in right behind. No Tail getting so low so fast. The control is there. Now, SCCC. The Spirit Vessel goes out to Seb. They're chasing on him right now. The Void to slow him down the Ice Path will stop Mugi from chasing. But Seb needs to be careful here, especially with the Spirit Vessel on top of him. They do get that entrance kill, and they'll just wait for the creeps, and now you need a big epicenter.
Yeah, they're working with No Tail dead for another 60 seconds, and now the Blink Burrow Strike. Dream Coil comes out, the silence is out on 2. The Yules are both used here, but I don't know if it's going to get them far enough back, as SCCC will drop as well as Fly. Or not SCCC will drop, it'll get the kill onto
and now
S4.
S4 stuns onto 3, but still doesn't want Epicenter. The suicide through, they need to do some work, and they are doing it. SCCC will be the last to fall, but he's lost his teammates around him. The Aegis now gets popped. S4, he should be looking for the Epicenter, but he's still scared of Mugi. The most important people on the side of Newbee are still alive. Now the buyback from KP plus the TP in means they have no way of really assaulting this. Dragon Knight needs to charge in. He does disarm. There it is, the Epicenter through from S4, stun through as well, but the BKB out from Mugi. S4 needs to run, but I'm not sure he can run quick enough. Being chased on by Mugi here. Thinks twice before diving the fountain. They will go back to just hitting these racks as Seb, he's just not doing anywhere near enough damage to these guys. Newbee, they'll just back out. They're like, fine, you commit buybacks, we get some buildings. The gold switch doesn't look huge, but it is. And now they need to make up for it. Moving forward for Seb, they'll catch onto SCCC. The Dream Call to stop them follow more. SCCC has got the gaze in a few seconds, but they need to buy a bit more time. Jarrett's getting super low from just the right clicks of Medusa here. She does get the gaze off. No! She runs out of mana. She can't use it either way around. Seb super low, but he'll be fine. Mugi trying to clear him up. Chasing Fruit goes the wrong way. They just want to try and get rid of SCCC. No Tail running out of HP too quickly. He will get the kill, but he'll have to give his life. Mugi, this is actually the awkward part where he might actually die. No Tail still staying alive. They don't know which one's real, but the silence! KP gets the kill and saves the day, as Seb is the only one left alive on the side of OG. They just want
Again, just keeping them back to take this mid-set of racks.
Yep, that'll be another one. They'll just get out. No casualties on the retreat. 26,000 net worth now, and he was very close to just completely flipping that fight in the top lane when he almost got Mugi. If Mugi died there, you maybe lose 1, racks. That's about it. But Epicenter through from S4. He just wants to kill the Faith. And this is for a pos 5. Stun coming out, though. He can't even secure the kill. Faith, he's buying enough time. The response from KP. Hexed up onto S4. If S4 dies, this could be tragic. Silence, he can't escape. He will die. And now they are ready to push on the bot lane. And I'm pretty sure Sand King doesn't have the buy. No buyback. He used it previously. They can just push in and finish this. Once those mines are cleared, they don't even need to. SCCC just attacks the tower from out of range. Ice Path goes down. They're trying to buy time for Sand King. When he's up, he's still got to wait some time for the Epicenter, though. They can't afford to go mega creeps here. Stun coming out, the jump in, the cooldown. They do catch straight on the no-tail. He's silenced up, he's going to die. He has no way back into this. Chasing on the Seb. If he dies as well, they're out of this. Jerax died. Shredded so fast. Fly barely staying alive. And Seb, they continue to chase on. They find the kill on the S4. And now they're going to clean up. They'll maybe even go into the fountains. They get the final kill. GG. It's a team wipe. And Newbee, they take this 2-1 against OG.
Yeah, I mean, that's perfect play. They're up against basically just the techies that's not effective enough to really hold their base, and we saw how little farm they were able to get as Medusa was just all over the map at 30,000 net worth at the end of that.